Going on, everybody? It's Ricky with Video Homicide and CINEMA187, of course. Uh, my birthday is technically on Monday, the 25th, but I wanted to do like a birthday stream, smoke sesh, little how do you do? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get smoking. And I've got some fun announcements to make, and we will definitely have some fun. So, first things first, I need to grind up some Mary Jane. And I plan on going to get some new Mary Jane tomorrow because my dad gave me like a whole bunch of dope, but I've been smoking it for like a while now, and I'm kind of like, all right, this is good, it gets me high, but I just want to taste something different. So tomorrow I'll find my way out to the res, and I will get some new weed because it's definitely needed. I'm gonna lace the fuck out of this with hashish. Hopefully everyone's having a great weekend. I noticed that like people watch the streams after the stream, so that's kind of interesting. So that, the beginning isn't just like kind of throwaway waiting around bullshit like I once thought it was. This is my broken grinder. Once again, it's like filling with crystal. So fantastic. I bought like I knew I was low on papers and filters. So like I've been using the raw. These are the single wide. This pack is almost empty, and then this pack of filters, as you can see, is almost empty as well. So today I went to the store that I go to on the way to work most times, and they have all like the papers and stuff out in the open, and I'm like, oh, let me get a pack of those raw filters and a pack of the raw papers. What are your widest ones? The guy's like, I don't know, I don't smoke, so I don't really know anything. So I had to like fucking basically watch, and after a while I was like, all right, just give me these raw filters like this. So this is like a little box, like a match box, and they're filters, but they're like already rolled. So there's a box of, I don't know how many, 21 pre-rolled tips. So I would rather this because it comes with 50, I think, right? Yeah, 50 for probably the same price. This is for people that like don't know how to roll up a little piece of cardboard. So I'm not going to break into these yet because those, like, I'm having people over tomorrow. And, start this off properly with a little toke. Where the fuck is my lady white? Oh. Yeah. So there's still like a bunch of crystal in here. This is I haven't touched this since I came back from the cottage like 2 weeks ago. Oh my goodness. I used to watch this channel on YouTube back in the day. It was called Red Band, and basically what it was these two brothers that would like smoke weed and talk about like weed and weed laws and stuff, and like they moved to Colorado and they ended up getting into like fights and they broke up, but during their vlogs and stuff they would mute every cough every time. Like they'd be token, and then buddy would cough and they'd blanket. And the reason they did that is because I guess the one guy claimed that they had a lot of they had a younger audience, and they didn't want like their kids in their fucking room listening to some video and you can hear people coughing left, right, and center, and it's kind of like a heat score. So that's kind of a decent thing to do. I would never go through a fucking video and take out every cough because that's madness. That's a little too anal. I get it, like why they did it, but all these videos that I make, they're all fucking 18 plus or whatever anyway, just based off the vulgarity of the profane language. But yeah, man, I'm really excited for tomorrow because I'm having like a birthday party here at my place for myself, and some people are gonna come by, and like my folks, my brother, my girl, my one cousin's gonna come, my uncle Mike, hopefully. I'd love to be able to get Mike to film something, like film him talking about something and post it here, but It's so fucking. The guy doesn't have a phone right now. The only way to get a hold of this fucking guy is to go to his house. He lives on the 3rd floor of an apartment building and yell, "Mike, yo, Mike," and fucking get him to come out that way. That's the only way that you can get a hold of the fucker. And I'm not doing that because he lives in like a buckety building, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna stand out front of your fucking building and scream your name. You know, my mom will, because it's her brother. She'll fucking go there and fucking scream up to old Mikey Wake. Yeah, but dude, other than that, I plan on just getting really baked tomorrow. I actually bought myself a birthday present, okay, and it arrived today, but it's at my mom's fucking place because I don't get anything that's like bigger than my mailbox sent here because it'll just go right to the post office. And at least if it goes to her place, I can get it that night. Like when I get off work, you know what I mean? I can drive past and grab it. Like at the post office, you can't go there till 1. The next day, half the time, there's a huge fucking lineup of people, you know, with packages that are unlabeled and stuff. Like that's one of my pet peeves. Like I ship stuff. I would say like a decent amount, and I always make sure everything's fucking ready. Everything's labeled. Everything that I can do is done right when I get there. That way, I'm not holding up the line because there's times I've sent 20 packages in one day, multiple times, and you fucking kind of turn into the asshole. But like that's I like to go there, you know, like and fucking cross my fingers that it's empty. It's never empty though. What am I talking about? Like, you know, these post office fucking people too. Like at the time, like they're usually really fucking nice, but they're just. It's like, man, just do this as quick as possible. I got 20 of these bitches. Just ring them through. You know, ring them the fuck through. I'll tell you. 3 paper joint tonight, you guys. Hey guys. Apparently someone was murdered in London tonight on the west side of the city. So that's unfortunate. But it's starting to get fucking rampant around here again, man. Like people are fucking desperate for cash and shit. Who knows? Could probably a dope thing. I hear any kind of carnage or anything happen in the city, I immediately assume it's a dope deal gone bad. Or a robbery gone bad, you know. Load this up. This is the hashish. You can't really see. But yeah. I can't wait to go and get good, like, not that this ain't good dope, but like, you know, better, like a new flavor of weed. Because I still probably got like a good like ounce and a half of this shit. At least there's a fucking huge bag of it in my car right now. Shouldn't like scream that shit, but there's a huge fucking bag of dope down there. I got like a jar completely fucking full of like the big nugs right there. And then the one I'm working off, which is damn near, you know, I would say there's probably like, I don't know, a couple grams at least. I don't give a shit about weight of dope. Like, honestly, you know, there's no need. I don't give a fuck. Like when I'm buying weed, I like know what it's supposed to look like, but I don't need to come home and like weigh a fucking like 0.3 of a gram and put it in a pipe. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit that way. Yeah, you know, there's big developments in way of CINEMA187 right now as well. The cover is complete. The cover once again is an homage. And I'll probably show that tonight, depending on how fucking high I get here. But yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing this fucking thing. Like I knew what I wanted to do for a while. This zine, this issue of CINEMA187 is different than how I kind of said it was going to be on one of the streams, maybe, or maybe a video sometime. I talked about doing certain things that I'm not going to be doing with it, but that's going to be left for you to see. You know, if you get your hands on it. CINEMA187 it's worldwide. It's just it's still, I'm still wrapping my head around that this shit was known. Like I don't know if you watched that video I made about the zine fair, but I'm telling you, man, people came in there and they knew about my comic character based off picking it up for free at bookstores and record stores and shit in town, because I just dropped off a bunch different places. I went to the Cineswap thing at Odyssey a couple weeks ago and just dropped off a stack of like random shit, and I was handing them out, and then when I couldn't hand them out anymore because I had to fucking split, I just handed off the rest to Jake from Shockstock, and he just fucking gave the rest away for me. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with that, because the thing is, getting your shit out there is the hardest possible fucking thing to do. You know, get it, like, if you want it to be seen, like with Filthy Rough, like I want it to be seen and stuff, but it's like the only way to really get it out there is if, unless you go to like a zine fair or a place where motherfuckers can like you know, sell books, then it's hard to, you know, you can't take it to fucking Walmart and say, can I leave this here or something? You know what I mean? You really gotta pick and choose where you go. Usually record stores. I thought about going to some head shops, like one of the main head shops in town, or one of the oldest ones in town. Like that guy was a cocksucker to me when I was a kid a few times. Not like a cocksucker, but he was definitely fucking prickish. So I don't know if I want to give him my fucking wonderful creation. Radioactive Blob feels in the house. Yo, dude, happy early birthday. Thank you. Radioactive is in the house. Dead Recliner, happy birthday, bro. 666. Thanks, guys, man. Thank you. My birthday is on Monday, technically, but this is the celebration. So we're going to light a birthday candle right here. Radio, my friend. I got something to show you tonight. I got like the second, well, I have like the official CINEMA187 issue 4. There's only, I think, 4 or 5 contributor stuff. That's all articles. The only thing that's not in there is articles. So, and they're all fucking beautiful. I'll show you some of it tonight. It's definitely like when you're making a zine of like other people's work and stuff, like I really want it to be something special. You know, I don't want it to just be like some rinky-dink bullshit. And I kind of went with a simpler thing with this. Like I didn't do anything like crazy. It's just boom, there's the art, and then there's the credit, and that's it. You know, and one of the first fucking things that I did was one of the first fuck ups I made, I should say. I put the credits and everything, but I didn't put the credits on the individual pages. So when I was like editing it, I was like, oh yeah, this is sick. Saving it, commercial press quality. And I was looking at the stuff, printed one off, and I went, oh my God, I forgot to fucking include the credits. So, for instance, you'd open up the book and there'd be a piece, but you don't know who the fuck did it, unless you're me, or fucking you follow the same. You're a fan of the 187 creeps. I'm going to see Saw 10 on the 28th. I can't wait. Not bad. I seen me and my brother, because at the zine fair, I went and validated my car upstairs, and my brother came with me, and we're walking, and it was kind of like mind blowing, and like this is some real shit right here, man. Like I've seen, I'm not fucking around, dozens and dozens of movies with my brother, and many of them at Rainbow. So for us to go up that escalator together, like now as grown men, like it was really like, I don't know, man. It was fucking weird. And then like it was a good feeling, you know what I mean? And then going down those stairs that I've been down a billion times, like it just made me really want to watch a movie. And I saw the Saw 10 poster there, and I won't watch it. I don't give a fuck. You guys know, I don't give a fuck about Saw, but just the act of being in a cinema and like the same carpet, and like the act of being in there and the smell of the popcorn and stuff is a hypnotic feeling. And like it makes me scared because like I don't ever want that feeling to go away, in terms of like going into a movie theater and getting that rush of like that high, you know what I mean? Because that's what it is. It's like a fucking high. And it's, like I said, especially it's like being in, if I went there alone, it's one thing, but like to have like Nick with me, it was like, dude, like we saw Chainsaw Massacre here on 35. We saw, Django there. We saw, like, all, like so many of our favorites from like, the 2010-ish like area and stuff. And like even me and his dad saw so many fucking movies together. Us three saw movies together, but like I said, man, it was a really good feeling. But yeah, fuck Saw 10. I don't give a shit. Yeah, editing can be a nightmare for little oversights. Yeah, it is. It is a nightmare. The hardest fucking zine to edit so far was definitely number 3. Number 4 was pretty straightforward. Number 3 was fucking, because there was like so much shit. Like, I don't know. Like, part of it is like, okay, like, what do I want beside each other? You know, because you got to think about that, like how it's gonna look in the long run, or when it's completed. You know what I mean? Saw X might be okay. I'd probably see that over the new Exorcist. No. I saw Terrifier 2 at a theater like that. Terrifier 2 is fucking fantastic. New Exorcist looks like shit. All right. I'm gonna say this right now. I am. Oh, also, CINEMA187 issue 4 dedicated to William Friedkin, of course, the director of Exorcist. Um, I don't think that new Exorcist looks like shit. I just think that they showed fucking everything in the goddamn trailer. Like, everything that I thought was cool. Like, they didn't, I don't know. Like, we already know that the fucking vibe, like the if you watch the trailer, you know the layout of the film. And I can tell you exactly what it's gonna be. Um, I'm gonna watch it. I'll probably go see that in theater. It comes out like on the 6th of October, so that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing that movie. I'm not saying it's gonna be fucking great. I'm just saying I'm looking forward to it. The same way you're looking forward to seeing Saw X. Because Exorcist is like my favorite goddamn horror film. I it's hard for me to find a film that I like more than Exorcist in terms of it being a horror film. Like, and it's not just okay, yeah, that's a scary fucking movie, blah blah blah. It's like, this is a movie that genuinely fucked me up for when I was a kid, scared the shit out of me. Like, it is still the scariest movie to me. One of them. Oh, damn me. New Exorcist looks like shit. I don't know. The New Exorcist is looking pretty trash to me. Yeah, I know. I know, and it's done by fucking the guy that made Halloween. So like right there is like a fucking nail in the coffin. So like I said, I know it ain't gonna be good, but I at least want to see it. You know, because fucking what's her name, Evelyn Burston or whatever, the girl that's fucking mom, Chris from the first one. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be disappointing. We're all gonna be fucking pissed. Tell me if it's worthwhile. I will. I'll let you know. I'll let you know because, like I said, I want to see it. It's just a fucking matter of doing it. It's a matter of spending like me and Kayla. Let's say me and Kayla go to the flick. With tax, it's probably like 30 for both of us to get in. Gotta get popcorn. She probably wants a bubbly. I want fucking pop. Some kind of candy. Like, we're talking, it's like a $60 thing. But you know what? It's like, I don't give a fuck because it's a experience I like to have. And if I gotta spend $60, then what the fuck? Did you hear about the new Joe Lynch film coming out? Nope. I don't even know who the fuck Joe Lynch is, brother. Do not know. Let me grab the 187. I just gotta staple it together because I got one. One already put together. Fuck. That sound is like cracked to a zine maker. Yo, this was fucking insane. We did it again. Once again. Oh, this is a good one. All right, you guys want to see some crazy ass shit? Just hold on a second. Let me grab a drink real fast and take a piss. Okay, it's only gonna take me a fucking minute and a half. Go. Just leave that on. No, why? Use up all my fucking hydro. Use up all the fucking hydro. All right. See what kind of horse shit is being said here behind closed doors. I feel like I gotta get that other light on. It's darker than piss in here, man. It doesn't look like it, but it is.
Super chats coming in.
I should probably grab those as well. I think you guys do a little how do you do? Wow. I want you guys to know right now that CINEMA187 is no longer just 3 issues. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's now 4 issues of CINEMA187 in existence. They exist. Okay? We're going to get into that in just a moment. Suitable Flesh by Joe Lynch. Yep. Yeah, do you know if that's getting a theatrical? That's going to be good, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's getting a theatrical release. Okay, I'll see it. Well, first things first. Un momento, por favor. I'm going to share a screen thing with you in a second. Boom. Yeah, the only movie that I know about that's coming out right now is that Exorcist flick. Okay. That's right. That's right. I need it 666 if you want to see the full reveal. $666,000. I gotta smoke so much dope tonight. It's my birthday. Okay. Front and back cover of CINEMA187 look like this. Boom. Minus the Mickey Mouse thing. There it is. There it is. There it fucking is. And that is commercial press quality. Okay? I did not fuck around with this one. I made sure that is. Take a look at it real fast. Yeah, it's pretty fucking clean. There it is. So that's what the back cover and the front cover look like of 187 number 4. So I did the front cover, the yellow one, and Radioactive did the back cover, which I think is phenomenal. Looks great. Really stoked to have him on board. Radio's sort of like the he's like behind the scenes a lot. You know what I mean? You know, like basically everything that goes down, he's pretty much the first one to know about it. But this is it. 187, number 4. It's the yellow is much more yellow in person. But this is an homage to Creepy issue 1, which is a Jack Davis cover. So took the Jack Davis cover and incorporated Filthy Ralph and a bunch of the Video Nasty characters sitting around while he's raiding 187. There's like flies and shit. One of my favorite things about this is the guy sitting on a skull, and like the guy really is sitting on a skull in the painting. Yeah, shout out to Jack Davis. So CINEMA187, number 4. There it is, the back cover. It's very like basically like the fact that you can see my signature right there and like read it clear. Like it looks fuzzy like on the computer, but right here is like it's as clear as it looks on the actual drawing. Oh hell yeah, 666. What is commercial press? High DPI and staggered centering. Commercial press is just as high quality. It's like it doesn't compress it in any way. It's like as like high DPI and all that bullshit. It's I told myself I was going to use Illustrator. I ended up using Publisher again, but when I save them as PDFs, I save them as commercial press, which is as high as it gets. So this is the amazing centerfold, House by the Cemetery by the Homeboy Radioactive Blob Fuel. And I just use like the simple font for the the credits of stuff. Chad Keith Helsinki and Flea Marked. I really wanted to, make every spread very interesting and not just, like I think every time you turn the page, like something is like if they're all dope, but I mean there's no like lull. This is all just really amazing artwork. Like this, here's the front inside cover, and like I said, I wasn't bullshitting. In loving memory of William Friedkin, right there, 1935 to 2023. Yeah, man, it's really fucking good. And radio, the where is it? What's it called? Because I was a little nervous about the Night of the Bloody Apes one, like getting like to be able to see it all, but you can see everything like in its highest quality. Again, like this camera's taking away from it, but just trust me, man. You share a page with Snuff, I think that's a good spread. You know what I mean? Like that's Snuff is by Donald Englund art. Here's Video Homicide and Jeff Lawrence art, I believe. Yeah, Lawrence artwork. Jeff Lawrence. He was on issue 3. Cammy, Kino Roger. Like, dude, this thing is legit. It's legit. We got R. Stanley art with fucking Carl Dahmer. It's really Cannibal Man or Art of Brunson with Dunwich. What else is in this fucking thing? There's like a lot, man. There's 40 movies in this bitch. This is a good spread right here. Flesh for Frankenstein. Radio, did you see the fucking piece that Cammy did, that zombie piece? That is hardcore, man. Hardcore. This is the back spread. There's my Cannibal Holocaust piece. This is KGG Mind Trips Faces of Death piece. Like I said, man, there's no fucking around here. This is turned into something that I was already proud as fuck, but like this one means a lot because this one, like I'm gonna be doing like an editorial. Like this is not done. This is just all the artwork minus Kayla's piece. But I'm gonna do like an editorial about like this zine, like not just like not just like the movies, but like what the zine means to me and like what it has done for me and shit, man. It is such a good experience. And like one of my favorite things about this thing is this preliminary art that I did for the layout. And I like this almost as much as I like the actual final design, just because it's so scratchy and just like Filthy Ralph looks great. Like you know, I really like that. But I did pull out like all these because I wanted to do this. There it is. Cinema 187. 4 fucking issues, man. Can you believe it? This started off with a joke about the fucking blood pressure guy from Dawn of the Dead. Now look at it. It's fucking 4 issues deep, and it's got I'll read off some of the, I'm not gonna read them all because there's like 40, but there's I think 28 contributors. Chad Keith Helsinki, Cool Z, PM, Art in the Brain, Cinema Sketchbook, Flea Mark, Noah James Pegtree, Trash Dash, Mitch Toxic Art, Grossing Trading Post, Dunwich Creations, Art of Brunson, The Offbeat Mama, Lawrence Artwork, Dahmer Art, R. Stanley Art, KGG Mind Trip, Richie the Caterpillar, It's Soulful Inks, Ghoul Portal, Kino Roger, Radioactive Blobfield, Radio Homicide, Donald England Art, Dan Parker Doodles, Jaime Filer, Retro or Die, Liver Mortis Zine, and Kate Alexandria 15. So shout out to all of those motherfuckers that have literally made one of my dreams come true, and that is to, you know, have something like this, you know. And it's not like, I want this to be all about the art, man. And like, I know a lot of zines, like they're punk zines, metal zines, stuff like that, but like this one is like, I want this to be the definitive one that's just about art, like no, and the movies, you know what I mean? No, nothing else, no bullshit, just straight up people that love the movies and love drawing them and shit, you know what I mean? So there it is. There it is. Yeah. Big fan. I am gonna frame this though. This is a photocopy of it. When I think this looks so cool. Like that extra space just looks so dope. I'm gonna frame this. Yeah, I love this shit. I love it. Ricky Lakey. Fuck, I missed a bunch of comments. All these super chats. Yeah, the cover's sick. The Anthropophagus is one of my favorites. I love that one too, man. Because I tried to sneak like a little bit of I can show this is bigger. Like the intestines, like kind of like sneaking behind them. I know it's, yeah, I don't know. I really like that one too. I'm satisfied with everything on here. You know? Even that dog, the janky looking dog from Madhouse. That's supposed to be the girl from Madhouse and the dog from Madhouse, by the way. But there it is, man. Fuck, hold on. Every time someone chats, it like goes back. Looking badass, very cool. I'll have to check it out. Amazing art. Does your girl do art? If so, you should put her in there. She does do art, and I'm just waiting on one of her. She's doing the final art piece that needs to go in there, for fuck's sakes. Keep it right to the origins. Blood pressure and B movies. That's right, man. That is right. No fucking around. And like I don't know. VZ is in the house. What's going on, VZ? You missed the official unveiling of issue 4's cover of Cinema 187, which is a homage to creepy issue 1. Back cover by Radio. I'll be posting about this and stuff, so stay tuned for that stuff. It's not junky. It's stylized in your style. Looks cool. Well, I appreciate it, man. I think that I found like my my style. You know, I feel like it takes a long time. Like it took me a long time to sort of find like my art style. But like I feel like I can do a few different things. But Filthy Ralph is like, you know, I don't know, man. It's really cool. It's really like 2023 has definitely been my most creative year, I think, so far. Like being back into, you know, even more than when I was doing graffiti, because I got really fucking into it for a while. What'd you guys think of that graffiti video though? 666, if you guys didn't mind that. And I have more of that. None of that high quality, but I've way more. What's up, VZ? VZ, what up? Very cool. Very cool, man. Fucking right, man. Filthy Ralph. CINEMA187. It's crazy what this has become. It's crazy. I need to get really fucking high. So I don't know when it's gonna be like out. The first thing that's gonna happen is the contributor copies are going out. There's 28 of them. Well, 27 because like I don't have to send one to myself. But I want to get all those out first, and then go like get some more printed and go from there. Because like sure I want them to sell or whatever, but I just want to make them and get them to the people that help make them. Because that is like the fucking. I see what you mean. It also took me time to find my art style. It takes a long time, right? Like, you can't just fucking. One of like the worst things to do is like look at someone else's art and try to copy that. No, look at like if you're gonna try to draw a skull, look at like a skull, and then just draw it about 1.5 million fucking times, and then you'll be able to draw a skull pretty decent. But if you just try to copy other people's stuff or like combine stuff, I'd find it's just going to turn into a nightmare. Mind you, I put the creepy cover in like a low contrast so you could barely see it, and drew my shit on top of it. That way all the proportions were correct. But it's all out of my fucking noggin. Do a bong rip? I would, but I don't have a bong hooked up right now. I'll do one better for you though. There's still hash in this fucking thing from when I was at the cottage. But to fucking turn yous on, I'll add a little more. I'll do something ultimate here because I'm not a pansy. I won't be taken for a clown. In celebration of my birthday, in celebration of CINEMA187, issue 4, being a fucking already what I consider a fucking huge success, just based off the fucking. Just based look at when you look at this shit, like to me, because I know creepy issue. I don't own creepy issue 1. I actually own creepy issue 2 though, but I know it. So like it's same way I know the CINEMA187 issue 2, like the Zap Comics 0. Like I know that. So to see these homage ones is just like, and like it came out of my fucking head. Like the idea was already created for these homage things, but like you think about, you're like, all right, I'm gonna draw Filthy Ralph reading CINEMA187 to all the video nasty guys. I don't know, man. I don't really try to have a particular style. I have certain ways I can draw, but certain ways I can draw, but stuff changes. If I draw from memory, reference, or just imagination, yeah. Like if I look at a skull and draw it, it'll look way better than if I just draw it myself. But like this one guy left a comment, or we were messaging, and I was showing him my video nasty stuff for the Nazi films, and he was like, "I like your skulls. They're like a traditional tattoo style." And like I never really thought about that, but it kind of is. It's cool though, man. And also like what else is really fucking cool? You know what I ordered for myself? My birthday present to myself. I ordered it last night and it went to my mom's tonight. Maybe I already said this tonight. I feel like this is deja vu, but I ordered a new fucking tattoo machine. So I'm going to be able to fucking do some more shit on my legs here because I've done 4 so far and they look fucking sick. So I want to continue. And I think that I'm confident enough to do like these already showing. I'm at the gym, like my shorts, like kind of go up. You can see these tats, but like I'm going to like go like lower on the legs so you can kind of see. I know what one of them's gonna be, but I'm like looking forward to fucking hitting that shit. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do for you, Dead. Get this lit again. See, there's the hash in there, like a chunk of it. What the fuck? Okay. Yabba dabba doo. That was like a fucking. That was the same as if I just fucking took a. You know. How do you do? Mr. Lemley feels. Yeah. Well, you know. I can't come on here and not fucking. Oh, this is still going. Got to be a man about it. Oh fuck! I better be careful. You got to be a person about it. I can't smoke any more of that fucking hash right now. It's it's doing to me what the Titanic did to its fucking maiden voyage. Yeah. Okay, so back to the art talk here for a minute. So the next issue of 187 is going to be about, like, it's focusing on Asian films. So I've had people message me, or I've messaged some people about it, and you know, they've came back with, okay, so when you say Asian film, like, does that include India? Yes, it includes any fucking country in the continent of Asia. All right, so that's fucking Indonesia to Japan to fucking, you know, whatever the fuck else. Don't enter an English film, you know what I mean? But like, say, for instance, the movie The Raid, which is made by a Welshman, that is a film made in Indonesia, so that counts as an Indonesian film. I've already secured, well, like, there's no securing, like, people can just draw whatever the fuck they want. And like, that's the thing that I'm most excited for about the next issue and like the next issues is there's no like, okay, some fucking list that I gotta fill out here, man, because doing all these, like, you know, there's 39 movies, okay? 30 fucking 9 movies I had to fill. So, and like getting a hold of people and being like, hey man, blah blah blah, you got that, da, 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 da. I had so many conversations going all the fucking time. You should see it, man. It was fucked. So I can't wait to like be able to, like, I'm gonna, when I do the official like reveal like on Instagram, I'm tagging everybody that's involved, and yeah, I'm really proud of this one, man. I really am. This was like a big big thing. It's fucking, what can you say? Yep, all East Asian. My comic uses a co-production between Spain and Japan. Co-production, but it will span the countries. Damn. That's exciting. There's a lot of fucking, there's a lot of ideas for issue 5, but like I definitely want to do the killer. I definitely want to do 36 chambers, and I could have swore I had them written down somewhere. Maybe it's on my phone. Take a look, see. Nope, I didn't write it down. I swear I did somewhere, but either way, 36 chambers, the killer, female prison scorpion. That's what it was. And Itchy the Killer. I'd like to do those ones because I have like a really fucking sick idea for those. And then anyone can do whatever the fuck they want. So if someone else wants to do Itchy the Killer, then that's fine. You know, I don't give a shit. It's like, again, like this, I don't want to have to deal with the list of it again, because there's a lot of movies that suck dick on that list, and it's cool to just like you know, yeah. The same with like future like video nasties, because like obviously we got to do like you know, because like so far there's like, this is the only one that's really been a theme. because the first three are just kind of like whatever, you know, all this random shit. But sorry, I was just fucking distracted by what's on the TV. Coming up with an idea for how I'm going to incorporate a film. Film is kind of a pain in the ass, but I think it works best when I go loosely off elements of the plot versus just going retelling it. It first was 70s, 80s, and 90s. Is that true? Oh yeah, because it was fucking Dawn of the Dead, um, Natural Born Killers, and the Fulci flick, City of the Living Dead. Fucking hardcore. What the fuck else is there? I'm trying to think. I fucking I'm excited for like tomorrow because like I'm gonna see like everyone that I really give a fuck about, that is, uh, just get high as fuck, fucking chill out. I gotta like start like I mentioned in a video or maybe it was a stream, I don't remember, but I want to put all this shit in alphabetical order. I still got to do that shit, man, because there's so many fucking, or I should say, mix the genres in alphabetically, because there's it's just like I've been wanting to do it for so long, but it's such a goddamn daunting task. Because like the horror and the non-horror, they're already alphabetical, but like all the Asian shit ain't, all the like exploitation stuff ain't or isn't. So that's gonna have to be like peppered in, and I have to like go across. So I think I'll be able to get everything in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 26 of these shelves. There's a lot of these shelves. There's fucking 7 by 6. So what's 7 times 6? 42 or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. This more than I can count right now. Um, yeah, it's a pain in the ass, man. Like I just want to like pick a fucking movie sometimes, but like I fucking hate having to be like just looking in the certain sections. If everything was mixed, I feel like I'd watch a more variety of stuff, you know? Because like as it stands right now, I haven't really had it like watched anything like any of my like old favorites yet. And like Halloween's right around the corner, right? So and you know, I have those videos filmed for the Video Nasties month, but like I mentioned last time, like Video Nasties month, 31 Days of Horror is not happening on my channel this year. It's just not, because it's like too much stuff. But there will be let me see how many is this. 12 videos at least that are going up that are all like there's going to be a review for Absurd, Axe, Blood Rights, Bloody Moon, Evil Speak, Faces of Death, Fight for Your Life, Love Camp 7, Madhouse, Nightmare, SS Experiment Camp, and House by the Cemetery. So those are some good ones, man. There's like fucking Bloody Moon. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I'll have to watch my own review on that one. That's the one where the girl at the school, right? Danny B did the piece for that. House by the Cemetery, really like. Nightmare, really like. Madhouse, I love. Faces of Death is like hardcore as fuck. But oh shit. I thought I just closed my screen. 42 is right. Okay, so I was right. I have mine alphabetical. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, VZ. I have to get down with that. I can't do it tonight because game over. Um, yeah, like again, it'll give me another chance to really get it down to the nitty gritty of what I want to keep. You know, which is most of this shit. Like pretty much like 99% of everything that's left here I'm keeping, but you know, I know I have some doubles of certain like kind of B movie stuff. You know, like I have like 3 copies of Black Cobra that I can see right now. And like I do not need 3 copies of fucking Black Cobra. Or maybe it's 2 copies. I got it on tape and I have it on DVD twice, but yeah. I think one of them's on the 50 pack that I have. But I don't fucking know. Do I need the tape of Black Cobra? Like, no, I don't think I do. Madhouse is a gem. It damn well is. That's like one of my biggest surprises. I was like, damn. It took me a couple weeks to do. Shout out to the homie Spark Boy PDF. Spark PDF. He was in the issue 2 and 3, and then was gonna do a piece on Madhouse, but then couldn't think of a piece to do on it. And then I was like, okay, that's cool, whatever. And then I watched and I was like, this movie's fucking awesome. I'll do it. And I did it. I love my piece. My piece is like let me see, I'll show it. Find it. It's fucking mental. Fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna be able. There's so many fucking pages. There it is. That's cool. Took me a couple weeks. See, I like grouping directors, so alphabetical would mess with me. I know what you mean because I have that with certain directors as well. Or I did like back in the day. I had all my Tarantino shit together, all my Scorsese shit, like all my favorites and stuff. And like I thought about doing that again, but it's just I don't know how to like. The wall just needs to be like refreshed. You know what I mean? Like get everything a new way, especially with like October coming. Like I want to fucking watch some stuff that I haven't seen yet, like that I own. Madhouse is good. I think it's on YouTube. 1981. How spooky. Fucking right. I know the homie Dunwich is doing a piece on the New York Ripper right now. Like, fuck. Speaking of tattoo fucking machines, that guy uses a tattoo machine for the fucking dots. All the dot work is a fucking tattoo machine. I just pushed in the tape that was in the VCR and it was Small Soldiers because that was what I was watching the last time I watched a tape out here. So it's distracting me. It's at the scene where he's like the fucking boyfriend of the girl or whatever is getting like bombarded by Barbies, and then here come the Commando Elite. The fucking Commando Elite. The art that is. Yeah, the art. Where's the one fucking like when you open this thing up, like I wanted to open it up with a fucking absolute like banger. So it opens up with Richie the Caterpillar's Last House on the Left. Like that like sets the tone. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, this is about the nasties, man. Because it's nasty. That is a nasty piece. So to start with that is insane. Fuck, dude. There it is. Such, like I said, man, every spread is good. There's a lot of oh yeah. Yeah, he's sick, man. He had his little graffiti fucking spurt there for a bit under the tag necro. He did a few pieces and then he went back and like redid them and it like showed his improvement. So it was cool. I like that guy, man. He put me down with his Volchi zine like years ago, and you know, that was really the first time I was ever in anything. So fucking I think that was definitely the first thing, and then I don't know what came after that, if it was either like Brain Bleed or fucking All We Need Is Sleaze or some shit like that. Yeah, good stuff though. Yeah, Richie's on board. So is Carl Dahmer. Like Carl Dahmer is one of my favorite artists. He's also like fascinating to watch. Like if you watch his like reels and shit, like he just makes he makes it like he does like a really like kind of like rough thing and then just like put blotches of black over shit and then all of a sudden it's just like turning it's going all crazy. Like what the fuck? It's fucked, man. It's kind of mind blowing actually to get these guys. It's fucked. It's crazy. There's so many motherfuckers too, man. Like again, it's not just like bald white men in here. There's people of all walks of life, so no one can say this isn't diverse. Okay, I pride myself on this being like a fucking diverse thing. So, yeah. Here's like the bottom credits right here. Edited by Ricky Paradis. Front cover Video Homicide. Back cover Radioactive Blob Fuel. Printed in London, Ontario, Canada. Yeah. There it is. I'm really excited for people to check this out. This spread had to go together, man. How sick is that? Like this is in Cinema 187. Like this isn't like some like next door fucking rinky dink thing, like rinky dink high idea anymore. It's like it came together as something sick. It's not like when I look back on this, which I look back on this fondly, okay? It's so like first of all, I think the background on this is like awesome, like because like you know, I made like this film strip with like a texture on top of it to make it look you know, cool. I'm trying to find this one specific thing. There it is. Okay, so this is what it says in the opening paragraph of 187 number 1. Sharing a love for cinema with like-minded people is something awesome. This first it says born from the Video Homicide live shows. Sharing a love for cinema with like-minded people is something awesome. Talking late into the night about some twisted horror films from the mid-1970s, discussing how the color of blood could go from cherry red acrylic paint to bright neon glow splattered across the screen. No topic is taboo. The violence gets better as the night flickers on. The idea of creating an art zine seemed like such a no fucking brainer. 2022. Trash Dash, Video Homicide, Radioactive Blob Fuel, Calmaglone, and logo by my cousin. It's just like, dude, I don't even know if I wrote anything in 187 number 2. Welcome to the second issue of Cinema 187. This time around, we have more art, more blood, and even some brain-splattered articles. I hope that you can crawl out of your greasy coffin long enough to peel through the pages of this unholy text. On a cold Canadian night in the dead of winter, the very pages you're about to read were put together with the help of a cast of villains that contributed to the making of this zine. And there's a quote from my dad: "When there's no more room in hell, Satan will roll his dope on a bloodstained copy of 187." Yeah, and then I don't know about number 3. I see it all just kind of like mashes together. It feels like number 3 wasn't long ago. Number 3 just says, "Let it be known, sons and daughters, that Satan was an acid head." That's basically all you need to know for that one. Yeah. This is what number 4 says. Within this book, you will find the horrific effects of the notorious band Video Nasties. Excuse me. Within this book, you will find the horrific effects the notorious band Video Nasties had on a collection of artists. These pages will induce vomiting, cause homicidal thoughts, and make you eat your own guts. 666. And like I put the 666 in yellow. Had to. It's classy. You know, it's quite the fucking thing, man. It's quite the thing. I don't know. I can't believe there's already 4 of them. It's trippy. So I think we definitely have to do like a well, I don't know. Like again, like I just kind of want them to be free for all for a bit, you know, like because the theme, like obviously, like number 5 is Asian cinema and that's set in stone, but there's like I said, no fucking, you know, no bullshit. Do whatever you want. There's so many other like movies that I want to draw personally. You know, like I want to do like I've done Warriors in the past. I want to do a new Warriors piece. I want to do I'm just looking at my wall here looking for a movie. Dawn of the Dead. Like there's so many really movies I never really did anything for, like a serious piece for. So like the most serious I've taken art recently, other than this 187, was the Filthy Ralph strips volume 2. And that shit turned out pretty fucking fun. What else? There's tons of fucking movies. Like I'd love to do a piece on Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger. It feels like one wasn't 666. Feels like one wasn't long ago. It wasn't, man. It really wasn't. 2022 came out in 2022, and then I think the going rate is probably going to be like 2 a year now, because this was number 2, 3, and 4 all were 2023. So this 5th one, there's no way that's going to be out this year, but at least we got like a good head start on it. What are some what do you think, and throw out some themes? Well, I'd really like to do one like just zombies, you know what I mean? Like dead guys as we call them. So like that could mean anything from fucking Zombieland to Lucio Fulci zombie, like all kinds of things, and just like see what people like submit, you know. Because like I know zombies kind of like a cliche like horror film thing, but like I don't expect people to put in like you know, if they want to do a piece on one of those like cheeser IFC zombie horror films from like 2010, that's fine, as long as you make it dope. It's, you know, I'm not turning anyone down. If they submit, they get it in, as long as it's relating to the thing. And I don't think I want to do any more ads. I've done 2 ads so far, and I don't really want it to be about that. I just want it to be about the art. There's no point in having an ad in it, really. Like, I mean, it looks cool and everything, but it's in the long run, it's like, you know, I just want this. I don't want this to be that. I don't want to like promote. I just want to promote the artists. I don't need to promote any brands or anything like that. So I don't care if that sounds like, if that's a cunty thing, but I you know, this to me is about the art. It's about the cartoonists, the painters, the motherfucking airbrushers. Carl, Jesus Christ, Chad Keith with his airbrush, motherfucker KGG with her fucking Posca pens and fucking like neon shit. Like, you know, everyone kind of has like their trait that they're known for. Carl Dahmer and his like insanity. Like having Carl Dahmer in Dunwich, like those are 2 of my like absolute favorite artists online and like to kind of like have them like in the same camp. Amazing, you know, and it's not, and it's like bringing all these like people together. Like, when would you have, like, shout out to like Cammy, like that piece that Cammy did, that zombie piece is fucking phenomenal. And like to have like who is a person that I've known for probably like over 10 years through comic books back in the day online and stuff. But like now it's like fucking, you know, now she contributes into my zine or into the zine CINEMA187, you know what I mean? The zine that I fucking bleed over, you know. I don't want it to sound like it's I just edit the fucking thing. I just put it together. Everything else is made by dope fuckers, dope creators that like are cool enough to let me use their shit, you know? Like when you open this one, I'm excited because when you open it, this is what you see. The house by the cemetery. You know, and it looks so sick. I told you, man, this was going to be the centerfold, and it looks phenomenal. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. Yeah. So, shout out to everyone, because this is not just one person. This is like 28. It kind of defaults to like certain pages here, but I'm trying to find the. Come on. There it is. This Love Camp 7, or what is this? What one was this? I think this was from the poster art of Love Camp 7. It's so fucked. Like beating the shit over fucking. I don't know why, but I get like the vibes of these two guys as the cops from Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange, which is another fucking movie I want to draw about, man. Super chat from Kyle, $1 million. Other themes, you know, definitely like vampire films. Also, another good one would be hood films, because like right off the bat, like Juice, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, Colors, Baby Boy, Original Gangster, Shatas. Like there's so Scarface. Oh, Scarface ain't really a hood film, but like a gangster movies. How about that? Yeah, no way 5 will make it this year. Yeah, definitely not. I don't even want to. I'm not even gonna like really touch any of the 5 stuff until I get Filthy Ralph 3 done, because I want to get that done because I've been slacking. Taking the whole. I feel like Cammy has made some serious leaps in art. She has. She's fucking kicking ass, man. Really good shit. Faking the Funk. A whole army of awesome artists. Love Camp looks dope. It's the source material, not the best by a long shot of the list of films. Yeah, Love Camp 7 was fucking painful, man. I hated that film. I feel like I cheated because I watched it in like 1.5 speed, but whatever. Can I do Don't Be a Menace? Oh yeah. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Is that what you mean? I remember like thinking. I remember like. Do I have that? Oh yeah, I do have that. It's such a fucking out of control movie. I love like his dad. Like he goes and like sees his dad who's like younger than him, and he's like getting a haircut by him or some shit. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I just want to like. I just need to step away from these video nasties for a while. That's it. I just don't want to fucking. Ugh. There's not like once you get to this point, like where it's like in your hand, it's like okay, now I'm ready to just relax for a little bit. You know, I'm definitely gonna, like I said, you know, my goal is to like have a couple of my number 5 pieces done uh, before I announce like the people. That way, like I don't have to worry about my shit. You know what I mean? Because like you gotta fucking, I don't know. You should do one of parodies, like horror parodies, maybe. I did that with issue 2 of the Filthy Ralph strips. They're all horror movie parodies. His dad kicked me in the back of his head. Yeah. Almost like Garbage Pail Kid. That's crazy you mentioned Garbage Pail Kids. Because I was just thinking about that the other night. Or last night. In a way of like Pokemon type of stuff. I still have those Pokemon cards, man. Pokemon. Pick and chew and all that shit. I also want to like just draw for the sake of drawing, like not for the sake of fucking like doing a zine thing, you know what I mean? Because like the big ass piece that I've been working on that's on the table over there, the one of the Robert Crumb thing, is almost done, and I had so much fun doing that one because like I didn't like, you know, I didn't like film the fucking thing or any bullshit. I just like drew the fucker, you know what I mean? I took videos with my phone, sure, and like photos, but I didn't like sit there and like try to like film a bunch of shit. It's sometimes that like takes away from it, you know? And like me and Radio were saying the other night, like, you know, you don't want to. I'm so stoned that I like lost my train of thought, but like we were saying, like the act of drawing and like listening to an album where you have to like get up and like flip the album or like flip the tape or whatever it is, change the CD. Like that's all part of the experience, you know? I don't fucking know. Yeah. Filthy Ralph is definitely cool. There's like, I don't know. There's a good chance I'm gonna do a Jaws piece at least once in one of these fucking zines. I'd like to do a serious Exorcist one. Like I want to like do like big stuff, like that the crumb one, because there's like so much more you can do, like with the detail. Like when I just limit myself so many times to like the fucking 5.5 by 8.5, it's like it's not big enough. And like doing this creepy cover, like really, where the fuck is it? There it is. It really like, oh, that's not even it, dude. There it is. This it like really opened me up to like getting more detail in, you know. Because like if you look like at this monkey, there's like a fork in his head, and the one guy's got like a gun. The guy from fucking Fight for Your Life. I just love this, man. I'm absolutely in love with this image. I think the Ralph face is like really good. That's like a really decent Ralph. I was kind of concerned about the way his shoulder looked, but like I like it because it kind of looks like he's like slumped, like he's just like kind of like slumped back. I don't know. I like it. Reminds me of collecting physical copies. Part of experience is going and buying the stuff, love collecting things and having them, but an issue is space. Yeah, especially you got a fucking small fucking area, right? You just whatever shit you're not really fucking with right now, just put it like in your basement or something. Just yeah, put them in those totes, put them in the basement, or get like a shelving thing like I got here. Like go to like this. Oh, you've seen this shit, Kyle. I'm not gonna fucking move this because my charger's kind of hanging. But do that, man. You could get a lot of stuff in that room if you had like a shelving unit that was like sufficient. Yeah, dope sitting listening to records and using the dip pen brush brings out something I think in the art. Probably. I'd love to try to get the pen nib thing going, but I tried it and it's too, at least the one I had felt like I was scratching the paper, like it didn't feel right. So, and like I have no problem using the micron. I love microns, man. They're fucking sick. But there is definitely something you can do with a brush and a nib that you can't do with a micron. Unless you're like very fine. Like I can get some pretty good looking lines, like you know, when you take a micron, like any size, even like this is an 8, you can get it to pretty thin, you know, if you fucking do it properly. And I wish I had something I could draw on right here. I don't have shit. Like I don't want to fucking draw on my goddamn original copy of this fucking new cover. But you know, you get the idea, right? These things can be manipulated pretty nicely. I'm probably gonna take a trip to the art store. You know what I mean? Because like it's my birthday. I bought myself the tattoo machine, but I also need to grab myself some stuff from the art store. I mean, you have to use the tools that you work for you. I'm not too good on acrylics. I'm not good on acrylics either, but they're fun to play with. At the very least, everything that I've tried so far has been fun. I've never tried oil paints yet. You know, my favorite thing is drawing it down with pencil or like blue, and then go over top of that with a fucking micron. There's nothing better than that for me. Got me a big cabinet in here now. Great for storage. Just takes up a lot of the room. Well, fucking fill her up. The old McGlone. Kaijo Beast. I thought you were fucking uh multi. Multi one. Multi one here with a new name for the 10,000th time. Kyle changes his name more than fucking I don't know, most people change their fucking socks. I'm not fucking with oils. Watercolor is good enough of a challenge for me. Kaijo Beast's other account. This is one of his what they call fuck. I forget. There's a YouTuber that I watch called Darius Truxton, but they like banned him from YouTube, so now he's only on BitChute. But he rants about like the retro gaming community, and like some of the stuff is so out of control funny. And this guy's from like Ontario, so he like sounds like us, and it's funny. It's funny. Highly recommend that stuff. He like makes fun of like all those fucks, like everyone from the Game Chasers, the 8-bit Eric. Like Kyle, how you sent me that 8-bit Eric thing? Like look up Darius Truxton. Watch one. Like there's one that's called like why 8-bit Eric is a little gay boy. Like different crazy titles like that. It's fucked. I don't condone what the guy says. I just find it hilariously entertaining because I like people saying extreme stuff. You know, as a joke. You know, as for entertainment. I don't want people to actually say it, but like even if someone said something crazy, it's hard for me not to laugh because like I just have such like, you know, a fucked up sense of humor, you know. Was that the guy ripping on was that the guy ripping on pretty much every guy? Yeah. Happy birthday, homie. Just wanted to pop in and say what's up to the folks. What's going on, homie? My birthday's Monday technically, but this was like the how do you do tonight, you know? I know that guy. He's like a angry video game nerd of angry video game nerds. I don't know because he's more of like a dope head. If you ask me, here I'll show it. Let me see if I'll show you him, and you tell me if it's the same motherfucker or not. See, like people like make videos of him, like making fun of him, but I can't find his thing right there. But that's what the guy looks like right there. That guy. That guy is out of control. He'll say whatever, man. And it's just funnier than piss. Like he does this thing where he like goes like that. Like I don't know if he's making fun of someone, but it always cracks me up. You'll have like I don't know. It's fucked. Shouldn't be laughing about that. Here's a bunch of stickers that my boy gave me. One of my graffiti homeboys. These are like Montana stickers, like the actual brand Montana. I got like a fucking gang of these. At one point, I was gonna like write like what when people bought shit, I was gonna give them one of those with like a drawing on it, but I'm not doing that. This is the ticket to Evil Dead in Pieces, where my movie Spiral Scratch played at the Mustang Drive-In. Yeah, buddy. This is another forgotten craft I was gonna do. I bought this. It's actually the bottom of a margarine container, but I was gonna paint something sick on here and use it as like a little mini rolling tray, but I never did. I have a sick rolling tray already, anyway. So. Maybe I was thinking of another guy. Maybe are those labels or used for throw ups? They're just used for whatever. They're not labels, but I mean you could label them. But it's like a "Hello, my name is" sticker, but it's bigger than the average "Hello, my name is" sticker. I have like a, you know what I have right here? This is like a random. There's a honey mustard in there. Oh fuck! I show these every once in a while because I forget about them. But these are the actual stickers that I got made. These have never seen the. These have never like been out of the package. There's 10 in here. It was 10 for $1. I just never opened them yet. They're like die cut too, so that's pretty sick. They're good. Like they look sick, but I don't know. I don't like to pay like I'd rather go to a fucking print shop like M&T and get them printed on the sticky paper. Boom, like how I've been getting them done for years and for dirt cheap. Like this was 10. This was like a promotion where you get 10 of them for $1, but you know they're usually like who the fuck knows how much. If you're ever looking for a good white acrylic marker, my cousin gave me this. This is a good brand. It's Molotov. It's actually a graffiti brand, but this is a really good white. It's really it'll go over black, which is good. Which is good. Yeah, man. There's fuck. I don't know. Like I was looking at the zine pages last night, like when I was putting all the credits and shit on there, and like really fucking crazy. I use pH bleed proof as cover up. Nice. Yeah. I'd like to experiment and get some new shit because sometimes like I just use like a white jelly roll and it doesn't really cover it up that good. It's kind of bullshit. Just peep the new graffiti era vid. Graffiti era vid. So dope. Quality stuff. Definitely need more walk around vids. That video is actually like 2-3 years old. It's at least 2 years old because I haven't done graffiti in over 2 years. Uh, but yeah, I have a bunch of pieces that I did. I filmed like the whole process for. So I'll be posting those. They're not like ones of me like walking around. Like that was somebody that like my friend filmed that for me. Shout out to my homie Kevin Labonte. I haven't seen him in a while, but whenever we see each other, we talk. You know, it's like just right back to talking film and shit like that. Film school. I don't like those jelly rolls. Yeah, they're not the best. Damn, for real, cinematic as fuck. Yeah, he shot it with a gimbal, like on a 4K, like it's 4K. Uh, yeah, me and that guy went to film school together. We worked like he got me a couple. He got me a job. Like this guy like ended up being like a big deal. The guy Kenny Omega, the wrestler Kenny Omega. We filmed him. Uh, he was in town for some event here in London, and the guy that runs Shockstock like had set up the event. So we got, or maybe it wasn't the Shockstock Comic Con, maybe it was the other one. But regardless, he was in town, and the night before he just done this crazy fight. He went through a table and all this bullshit. And I didn't know anything about wrestling because I've been out of the loop for wrestling for years, like since like The Rock and Stone Cold type shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever, we're gonna film this guy. And then come to find out he's like actually like a fucking big fucking time like wrestler. Like I didn't realize. He was a cool guy, but like you could tell because when we went back home, we watched the fight. And like after we shot the shit, we go back to my place, watch the fight. And I was like, damn, this guy was like, no wonder he was all fucked up. He got through a table and all that shit. But Kevin Labonte got me that job. He got me a gig filming a band. I PA'd on one of his music videos that he shot way back in the day. I think me and Kevin, I don't know if Kevin was there or not, but when we did the that music video in the studio at Fanshawe, that band White Snake or some shit, or White Swan, I think might have been the name. But those were all through Labonte. So yeah, man, fuck. Filming is something I want to get back into. Like I have this idea for a sick short that I want to do soon enough, but you know, I gotta edit. I have footage that I gotta edit for this thing called Vinyl Homicide, but I just haven't done it yet. I have it all shot. It's of my dad and all this shit, but you know, it's not like the old days where I had like all night and I could just like literally edit all night and then sleep all day. Like now it's like edit until like 6 a.m, and that's like pushing it real late, and then only getting like 4 or 5 hours sleep, and then going to work and then doing it again. Like it's not mentally feasible, man. I can do like maybe like 2 of those 6 o'clock in the morning things twice a week because I don't start work till 3. So for the most part, though, I like to try to be in bed by at least like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock at the latest. If you ever need hands, I'm always down to help you with building any short film you create. I appreciate that. Yeah. Like for bands and stuff. Like for bands and stuff. Yeah, for bands. Like rock and roll, like metal bands and shit. Yeah. I filmed like fucking Juno nominated metal bands at fucking the fuck was it called? Juno Fest 2020 2019, I believe. Snotty Nose Res Kids, uh, Beyond Creation, Sumo Psycho, Kavara, fuck, Just John. Trying to think who else was there. There's a bunch of fuckers. Juno Fest was insane. That was like my first gig, right? Like the thing about that Juno Fest was like people were, because Junos were held in London, Ontario that year, and so it was a big thing. And a lot of people I knew at film school were going and interning, or like doing like working for free at the Junos, and I was fucking filming using Fanshaw's equipment, getting paid. You know what I mean? Like that was always the fun shit, bro. I'm sitting there using their shit. And there's a photo of me with the Snotty Nose Res Kid. And I'm holding the like Fanshawe, like Nikon D70 200, I believe, with the 28 to 300 milliliter fucking zoom lens and the sick tripod. And I was using it as like a monopod. And I was just like, boom. I was up on the stage. Like there's photos. Like if you dig hard enough, there's photos of me on stage with Snotty Nose Res Kids, like me filming them. And like now they're like popping, man. Like that song. I haven't really listened to any of the new stuff recently. The song, I watched the video, the one where they're out in the desert. I love that shit. But Uncle Rico, that song Uncle Rico is so fucking funny. I love it. I love it. Like Steino's Res Kids, they're very. I'm very excited to watch what they do because they're Canadian boys, they're native kids. Like these are fucking guys that uh, entertained the fuck out of me. Like I was there at the sound check, bro, and it was like these guys like they like it's not that's not like it's fucking Marlon Brando, but I mean like when they came in, like and I like looked up some of their music beforehand, so I was like, dude, these guys are fucking dope. And like when they came in to do the sound check, I was just like, dude, these guys are so cool. And then that night after the show, uh, they were like, you know, everyone was going up to him talking all this stuff, and like I went up to him like right kind of like when there was a lull, and I was like, yo guys, I was like, can I get a photo? And they're like, fuck yeah, and all they're like, you made us look, I hope you made us look good and all this shit. And like I have that video up. Sick, man, sick. I think I filmed probably like at least 10 bands for that Juno Fest. I filmed this one group of like uh they were like young. They were like because I was probably like 26, 27 at the time, and these guys were like probably like just turned 18, and like there was probably like 20 of the motherfuckers on the stage at once, and they were all like those like young like psychotic fucks. I actually got to go myself. Have a good birthday, dude. Those shows looked cool. Thanks, brother. Have a good night, radio. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Um, yeah, fuck, man. Filming is definitely fun. It's just so hard. Like the type of shit I want to do. Like you basically have to go and like find the. You gotta like go to businesses, ask them stuff. You know, you got if you want to film the shit you want to film, you got to go and find it. And it's like, it's hard. It's hard to get you to. It's hard to get people to pay you for something and just sort of like trust what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? But you know, it's always fun to like talk about it though. Like all the films and shit that got made over the years. Like it's been a good fucking time. Definitely a lot of I'm actually due to sort of watch all the films again because it's been a while. It's definitely been a couple of good fuck. I don't know, maybe even a year ago. Who knows? Maybe I'll put them on tomorrow and just give them a watch again. But I don't know. I gotta take a piss, so you guys gotta hold on a second. I gotta take a piss, man. I gotta get some more water so I can piss again. Fuck. If you had a choice, would you film or draw for a living, or both? You could. If you had a choice, would you film or draw for a living? Both. I would love to do both. Fuck, you kidding me? If I had to pick between them, though, I'd probably draw. Probably draw for a living. But only if I could draw the stuff that like I wanted to draw. Like I wouldn't want to draw like some fucking like Superman comic or some shit. I just want to draw like Filthy Ralph and like the Video Nasty Squad and all that shit. Like I get sick of showing this. This is like an example of one that I did that I kind of fucked up on. The place where I fucked up on this is where I put the ink wash down on this guy's jacket and pants. I just didn't like the way it looked. And Here's another one, but I kind of went overboard with the black, and I was just like, okay, no. So I'm satisfied with this one. Like, for instance, I can't wait to show the old man that. It's going to be fucking exciting. Yeah, I would love to draw, like, if I could draw a comic, like Filthy Ralph comic for a living, like, that would be so sick. If, like let's say if I drew for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, like, you know how fucking, like, quick and tight your drawings would become? Definitely be sick. What a trip, Ola. That's the end of fucking Small Soldiers. No. Well, you guys, I think I'm gonna call it because it is like 1:23 in the morning, and I got a birthday party here tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thanks for the fucking thanks for the chats and all that shit, and I appreciate everybody. And leave a 666 in the future videos. With that being said, adios.